I'm Latina Mom. Yesterday I was reading a book to my kids, something I try to do as much as I can, although most of the time I'm falling asleep, but well. So we were reading this book, Donovan's Big Day, which they brought from the library. And it's about a boy who wakes up in the morning and he's brushing his teeth and he's getting ready for the big day. And I thought, oh, this is so cute. But then I turn the page and I see this. And my 5-year-old says, "Mommy, why does he have 2 mummies?" And this is exactly what I did. I didn't know what to say or how to answer. And of course, I changed the subject. I'm such a good mom. But my question is, first of all, I have no problem whatsoever with homosexuality or with same-sex marriages. But I wasn't prepared for my 5-year-old to ask me that question. So, my question is, how do you talk to the kids about homosexuality? How do you explain a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old that some kids have 2 mommies, like this boy, or 2 daddies? How do I answer that?
Yeah, that's the same as we would, just whenever we're talking about issues of sexuality or something like that, we let children lead the way and we ask them what they think they know. What do they know about it? What does that mean to them? So, when you hear, did he say 2 mommies or 2 daddies? Yes, he did. You wait for them to say, well, why? Or what does that mean?
So we don't explain further unless they ask?
Well, we only want to give them what they're ready for and what they can tolerate, and so they're only going to ask around that usually.
The best advice? Don't panic like I did, says child psychologist Dr. Paula Wiseman. Instead, she says, be prepared.
You want to validate, it doesn't matter whether it's 2 moms or 2 dads or mommy and daddy, people who love each other get married.
But what if they say, okay, so then mommy, my 5-year-old, so can I kiss my friend Charlie on the lips?
We can also say that something like, we want to be very careful when we love our friends and we want to be with them, but we might want to hug them or we might want to tell them that they're our friends.
Instead of kissing him.
Yeah, that kissing is sometimes more like what mommies and daddies do. You can sort of make a distinction.
So we should use the words homosexuality, homosexual, gay, lesbian, when we are talking to our kids.
You want to be using the words that are accepted and that everyone uses.
We might be walking on the street and I might see a gay or lesbian couple kissing on the lips. Should we say something when we see that they are, paying attention to that, or should we wait for them to ask us something?
Preschooler, I think, if it's not something that they're worried about, it might not necessarily be something that you need to bring up.
But if they are in elementary, then we should address the issue.
Elementary school children, your children are being exposed to this whether you're talking about it or not. So I guess I want to be cautious when I say let your children lead the way with the questions. You also want to be thinking through those answers when that time comes, because you want to make sure that they do have the facts and the information, because that's what does breed tolerance.
What is the most important thing we should teach our kids about homosexuality, either if you are in favor or not?
Right, so tolerance. Children are very quick to find things that are different about each other, and at preschool age, they're not necessarily taunting each other about it, but once they get to elementary school, they very quickly can use that against each other. And so, you want your children to understand that there's, different kinds of families and that people come from different kinds of families, and, that's okay.
And as you can see, the key to good parenting is communication, which you might already know, but you might also agree that it's better that our kids hear it from us than from anyone else, don't you think? From San Diego, California, for Mommyverse, I'm Latina Mom.